And good morning to you lovely people. Welcome to another edition of Hilltop Farm Dorset. And we're in June and it's looking like it's going to rain. And it is forecast to rain. It's forecast to absolutely chuck it down this afternoon. So I've got a few jobs to do. Number one job, because of the rain, is my brooding shed number 2, the second one I put up, still needs roof and felt on it. So since I've put it up, we haven't really had any rain. So that now becomes priority because it's forecast to rain this afternoon. So I need to get that done. I need to get the roof and felt on. A few other jobs to do. It all depends on the weather really. I'd like to fire up T-Rex and start clearing around the goose pen, but we'll see what the weather does. Yeah, so what we'll do is I'm going to go in the brooding pen area. We'll check the rat box, see if any of the rats taken any of the bait. Fingers crossed it's all gone, but who knows. And we'll check on Jerry because we released him in with the ducks and everything, and at the moment I can see him. He's actually just outside the little area that he was kept in, so I wonder whether he's wandered very far. I have also noticed that the cock pheasant is in with the bantams, the golden pheasant. So, and they are bloody hard to catch, those things. But I can't see him. He was in there. Oh well, I don't know where he is now. Right, let's go and check the rat box. Alright, so here we are. Let's see what's happened in here. Turn the key. And that don't look like it's been touched. So probably it's a fact of it doesn't look like it's been touched, but it's probably the fact that it's a new box and their rats are always wary when there's something new. I'd like to think within sort of like, I don't know, 2 or 3 days they'd start eating it. But yeah, that to me doesn't look like it's been touched, which is rather annoying. There's Jerry, look, he's still, you can see where the fence line went across, and I'm not sure if he's left that area, but anyway, he can if he wants to, and the ducks can obviously go in his area. But right, so there's the brooding shed. And hence no roof and felt. So I've got to roll the roof and felt. It's just a case of laying it up, cutting it and putting it on there, and before it rains, it will be ideal if I can get that done. So without further ado, I'm getting onto it. Right, that's the roof and felt on. All we've got to do now is tidy the ends up, fold the sides under, and get a couple of bits of batten to go on the top, a bit like this one here I did. Yeah, a couple of bits of batten. That just helps it if it gets windy. I guess you were all hoping that I was going to fall off the ladder or hit my thumb, you know, with the hammer. It's not going to happen. I'm a professional, you know, come on. So next thing is I'll get a couple of bits of batten, fix onto the roof, and then fold sides over. I should have cut the oh god, what I don't even know what it's called, roof and felt. I should have cut it a couple of inches longer actually to give me more play to fold over on the ends. But anyway, it's still dry, so I'm glad that's on there before any rain came. So right, let's get on with it. Right, you're probably asking yourselves, well, have I left that batten long? Because I've forgotten a saw. I ain't got one up here. So I'm going to have to do that next visit. But it's up there. It's waterproof to a certain degree. Yeah, I haven't got a saw, so I'm going to have to leave it and bring a saw up here next time I come up. Yeah, I didn't fall off that ladder, did I? I know you're all praying for me to do that, but right, I'll tidy up the edges. Right, so that's the roof done. I've just tidied the ends. Got to get some perspex for the windows, and obviously I've got to cut those bits of batten when I bring a saw up. Now, just thought I'd show you, I've got a cool duck in here sat on eggs, and to be honest, I would have put money on they'd have hatched by now, but she did build a nest underneath, well, right next to the brooding shed, and she was sat on the eggs, and because of the rat situation I thought, oh, I can't have it, because as soon as they hatch there's a good chance the rats would have them. So I moved her into this little run and it was a bit of a gamble whether she'd like obviously go and sit on the eggs again, but she did. But I would have thought they'd have hatched by now, but anyway, because I don't know when she started sitting on them. So let's have a look. I'll do it nice and quiet. Here she is. Come on, Mum. Have we got any ducklings yet? Can't hear no cheeping. But, alright. I'll let you back down. Right, so, yeah, I can't hear no cheeping, which is obviously first sign you'd know that there was ducklings there. But I can't really. I'd have thought they'd have hatched by now, but the mums do know best, don't they? They know the time when it's, if they're not hatching, to actually start getting off the nest. But yeah, we set her up with like some food, and put a washing up bowl in there, and I filled it up yesterday, and she's obviously coming off the nest and using it because it's all dirty, so she's been in there. Yeah, and those two drakes, yeah, the original cool ducks that we had, and the white one, and that one there. So, oh well, time will tell. Right, it's just gone 11 o'clock, and it is now starting raining. Rain's coming in, so I'm gonna move the tractor. I ain't walking through that long grass, I get wet. Right, I'm gonna move the tractor, park it over by the hedge because I've got a window missing, and at the moment the angle it's at, the rain is coming into, the wind's picking up as well. Alright girls, the geese, love them. And yeah, the way the wind's coming in, I've got the window missing, and it's getting wet, so I'm going to park it over by the hedge. All aboard the Skylark. So I'm going to have to drive it round and then have that window, which is missing, facing that way, so the wind don't get in, the rain don't come in. Miserable day. Come boy! Come a little bit earlier than what they forecast, but hey ho. I have to get that window fixed. I had a look online, and for the glass, I think you can get the glass for about 100 quid, so I'm gonna have to do it. Right, so I'm gonna park round here. This was my original rat spot, parking the tractor here. And I might as well just leave it roughly where I'm gonna come back a little bit. that'll do. Right, definitely out the rain and the wind. Oh, there's Jerry. I wonder, I was just looking, thinking, where's the bloody goose gone? I reckon they were awesome. That's how the chickens get over. Jump on the IBC and then jump back down again. Oh well. Right, alright my beauties. Look at them. I've come near the food bins and they've seen me and they come straight over because they want food. Right, so this is probably my next job. I've strimmed down there and the ground is slightly sloping upwards. And I know that I'm going to be clearing a lot of this hazel and what have you and laying some of it. But obviously I can't do that. We've got birds nesting at this time of year, so I'm thinking of coming down here with T-Rex and just sort of like flattening around the goose pen. So I want to have like access to it with the quad bike, so I can drive around it on the quad bike. Which probably won't happen until the autumn, once I start laying all this hazel. So you can see where the hazel is, so that's how wide I can go. Yeah, and clear it all. But weather's not looking great. It's looking very wet, and I know it's going to get worse. Right, before I run off and play with T-Rex, another little job I've got to do. I've got IBC, I've got camouflage netting wrapped around it, because they're a bit of an eyesore when I had them up behind the chicken coops collecting rainwater, and now I've got my own water, don't need the IBC. So what I want to do is take that camouflage netting off, and then that bit there where the golden pheasants go up to roost. I've already got some bits of camouflage there, and I just want to drape another bit over this side of it, so the golden pheasants can sort of like hide, the quail can hide inside that bush, and then they got somewhere to like sneak off, and then I can keep on top of all the dock leaves. Yeah, so that's going to be my next job. So I'm in the brooding shed, and last week we had the heat wave. I had 40 frizzle eggs in the incubator, and we had eight hatch. We've actually lost. There was another one I picked up this morning that was dead. So we've lost 3, I think 4. I suppose it's about there. Look, I think we've got, yeah, I think there's four bantams left. Now in the incubator we had 40 eggs, and we had that heat wave, and the temperature in here was up to 40 degrees, and the incubator, I'm sure, was like around that mark, 40 degrees. So what I'm going to do is, obviously the incubator's been turned off now because they would have hatched. I'm going to candle the eggs that are left in the incubator and just see if there's chicks inside. And I've got my, I'm pretty sure out of 40 eggs to only hatch 8 is sort of like ridiculous. So so I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be finding chicks in those eggs when I candle them. And I can only put it down to that heat wave where it got so hot in the brooding shed, and consequently it heated up the incubator, and I think the heat killed them. So let's candle them and see what we come up with. Right, so I'm going to candle these eggs, and I'm predicting there's chicks in these eggs, and because of that heat wave. Right, let's do it. Right, let's see how we get on. Right, I'm not sure if you can pick that up, but you can see there's an air sac, and the rest of the egg is black. So that is definitely a chick that was in there. Right. Yeah. Black. That's another one. Oh, I know this is going to be soul destroying for me. There's another one. Black. You see the air sac. And that one, not sure if you can see it, pick it up, but it's cracking where it was trying to pit. Oh, I've never known anything like this. Yeah, another one. See the air sac, black. It's just, this is going to be, oh, what we've got. Right, yeah, another one. We had 8 hatch, so that leaves 32. Ah, right, this one's slightly different. Something going on in there, but I don't think that one was going to hatch because he hasn't formed. So it started to, but it didn't progress. So I would say that one wasn't going to hatch. That one was. See the air sac clearly, and the rest of the eggs black. Yeah, same again. These eggs would have been same again. That one wasn't. That one's not even fertile. So nothing going on in that one, so that's, he wouldn't have hatched. Something going on with that one, but I don't think that one was going to hatch. It's quite clear. This one has started pipping. Can you see that? That one was starting to pip. I think the heat just killed him. Yeah, that one's black. This is soul destroying. That one's clear. That one just wasn't fertile at all. So that one didn't. That's black. That one just, do you see that? That's just started pipping. Two. That one wasn't even fertile. There's nothing going on in that. That's black. Another one that would have hatched. Right, something going on with that one. I don't think he would have hatched though. Don't think so. Definitely something going on with that one. I'm not sure if that one would have hatched. I don't know. Oh God. That's black. That's black. That's, yeah. Well, that was fertile, but I don't think that one would have hatched. No. Yeah, it was black. You see the air sac. Black. Oh God. Right, there was something going on in there, but I don't think that one was going to hatch. It was pretty clear. You can see something going on, but I don't know. That's black. That one has formed, but still quite a part of the egg is still glowing. I don't think that one was going to hatch. That's black. That's black. And so's that one. Got the air sac there, but it's black. So I make that 10 that I don't think we're going to hatch. So we had 8 that did, 10 that wasn't going to. That's 18, 22 we're definitely going to hatch. And actually I think 2 or 3 of them were already pipping. Oh, what a pain. So, to prevent that happening again, I'm going to have to cut in some vents. Cutting some vents in here for when it was an extraordinary heat wave. You know, the temperatures were high 20s, low 30s Celsius, and I was coming in here and opening the door and just leaving the door open at night, during the day, and just shutting the door at night. But when I come in here, the temperature was hitting 40 degrees. Yeah. 22. We had 8 hatch. And three of them have died, and there's still one in there that don't look great. And the ones that now they're about a week and a half old, they look fantastic. I had no problems with them. Yeah, what a go. Right, I just sat in the Land Rover now. It is raining. Wind's picked up as well. I've just spent the last hour cleaning out the bantams, the brooding boxes, and cleaning out the incubators, giving them a wash out, so they're all clean, ready for the next ones that we decide to put in there. Yeah, that's bloody disappointing, that it really is. Yeah, and nothing I can say about that. Anyway, so yeah, I think I'm going to be giving up for the day. It's now pretty wet. So anyway, the incubators are all done, chicks are done, cleaned out. The only last job I've got to do is feed the geese. They keep watching me every time I'm walking about. I just put the rest of the windmills in the veggie plot, so we've got like 10 windmills floating about. Hopefully that'll deter some of the birds, if it is birds getting in there. Yeah, that's it. So, oh dear, what a video. Anyway, if you like the video, please like, subscribe, all that bollocks, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy days.